Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Little Potato. This is Little Big Workshop. That's right, things are going pretty darn well at the moment. Nothing to complain about right this second. We're working on a couple of very pricey minicar F1s, which I very much hope we're going to be able to complete. If we're able to complete that, then I mean we're in for an omega payday, as they say. So no issues there whatsoever. And yeah, pretty happy about the situation everywhere else. We're almost finished up with these last few sky knives. I don't suspect that we will ever really run into any sort of financial difficulty. I am gonna refresh the market unless I sort of come across anything that I'm remotely interested in. Double O Quack, I mean, maybe, but the price is initially quite low, so I think I might just go for a little bit of a market refresh right now. We're still working our way up through IncoInc. I actually suspect that over the course of this episode, we will be able to make the impossible possible, and we will actually get to level 5 with IncoInc in the client. What is the client relations menu? Yeah. Ooh, don't mind if I do. That is a little ducky. Fantastic. It's a rubber duck, which I'm absolutely certain, actually, that we're going to be producing. Also, rather interested in producing some of these video game console things. Yeah, that would be really quite good, actually. The Segando 12-bit. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go into 3 times speed right now because I'd like to get this sky knife finished off as swiftly as we possibly can. If I get that all fixed up, then that's just gonna make things just that little bit easier. Somebody's on the telephone. It's some stupid idea for a prototype, which I'm so unbelievably disinterested in building. I'm not even going to concern myself with listening to him. The barrel bots are almost done, which is grand because there are 2 brand new robot-y contracts that I can pick up and will pick up as soon as I get paid from the last robot contract. Fantastic, great. And now let's go and pick up one of them at the moment. The box bot we can definitely pick up because, I mean, we already have the design ready and sort of spec'd out as it stands. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should more accurately try and address the demands of the robot rather than, substantially overproducing it, so to speak. But I don't actually care that much, to be honest. I don't actually care that much. My priority is just to sort of get it done, if you'd like. And I think after we get the sky knife sold off, after we get the mini cars sold off, then we'll be totally fine. Let me just see that the mini car production is actually going as well as it should be, because I absolutely do not want any hitches at any point on this process. We're working on a bunch of rubber wheels, a bunch of rubber seats. Okay. I mean, yeah, this isn't going to be particularly challenging to do, I don't think. I think it's a big queue, but I think it can all be done. Let's get everything activated on overdrive mode so that we can overcharge absolutely everything. Let me see what's over here. A couple of plastic rods for something. Presumably the robot, is it? No, not the robot. Maybe it is the minicar F1. Don't think so. Not the minicar. Is it the sky knife? Ah, it is the box bot. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I was just checking. But yeah, so the sky knife will be done soon. There is a lot of metal extrusion still to go, but that's okay. I kind of planned for it. Let's put that into overdrive for a little bit. We can always push back the delivery deadline by a day as well, which is probably something that we're going to end up potentially doing. Maybe not, though. We'll just have to wait and see. We've got 14 out of 15 of these sky knives ready to go. Where's the last one being manufactured? Down here. There's not a propeller on the floor, is there? I'm so unbelievably careful now. The fact that this is at the other side of the This is just right next to the wall is a little bit irritating, but that's fine, whatever. Okay, so let's go and do that. Fantastic. The box bots are almost done, as we've already talked about. Great. I tell you what I will be able to do now. I will not pick up this parasol grill. This is just garbage. Just so garbage. Let's create an industry bot plan. Now, unbeknownst to me, I haven't actually created an industry bot before, which is, I mean, it's quite exciting. Gives us an opportunity to create something brand new. Let's do metal extrusion. Let's do a little bit of molding. You know what? Let's just go with a bunch of perhaps less frequently used processes. So we can do some woods maybe in here, some molding, some of this, some of that, some of that, and yeah, okay. I think this will work. Let me just go through and... Ooh, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. I mean, it will work. It's just going to be ridiculously expensive. We need more strength, apparently. I mean, there is strength in metal molding, that's for sure. If I do that, that'll give me the opportunity to build some more. Right, 2,500. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to get things too sort of complicated over here. We'll leave it relatively simple. I say relatively simple. This is probably one of the more complex in terms of the number of machines that we're actually using in order to make a specific robot. Molding, molding, molding. Yep. Mold machines right over here. There's only a 5-hour queue left. I don't suspect that any one part of this process is going to become delayed or bogged down or held up or whatever. But we gotta plan for the worst situation anyway. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. And where's my plastic room? I've lost completely my plastic room. That's fine. Just get me all of the non-assembly processes sorted out first, and then we can do all of the assembling. Yep, robot testing. You know, honestly, these 3 robot testing stations have been, I mean, wholly adequate. So let me have a look what I've got here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is actually going to be a nice change for once. So usually it's the first assembly or the first sort of like row of assembly stations which have got the most ridiculously long queues. But now the tables are going to be turned and it's going to be the last 4 assembly stations. So that's kind of nice. That kind of offsets the current waiting. I mean, we're set to make a decent chunk of change from that. I haven't quite cleared the sale of the sky knives yet, so we'll wait for that money to clear the bank, and that should net, yeah, a substantial amount of money. That's good. That's good right there. And that is the last final contract for Mitsurula, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Mitsurula, max level. Very, very happy with that. That's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So that's now out the way. What do we have to look forward to? I mean, we've got a little bit of research to look forward to. There is the turbo overdrive, which I could do. I think I'm more interested in picking up the Uber workstations. I'm interested in taking the Uber workstations. Yeah, give me the Uber workstations and then see if there's anything else that I can get. Wood specialists. I mean, I'm just distinctly not bothered. There's no reason to get specialists if we can avoid it. And I honestly think that I can avoid it. There's just no need for it. There's just absolutely no need for it. What is making a noise? There we go. You're making a noise. Let's get that cleaned up. Box bots already, we apparently have nearly finished, which is grand. And we should start to very shortly see the mini car start to pick up the pace and start being assembled. I hope, anyway. But I mean, that's a 2-day countdown, and we've still got the extension anyway. Ooh, yes, machinery. We should talk about the 2 brand new machines. We've got the particle manipulator, which is nice. It's very, very nice, in fact. It does a heck of a lot of stuff that I want to do very, very fast. But it's not super essential. It's not essential in the sense of... it's not as good as the advanced assembler. The advanced assembler, definitely better, even though we need to get assembly specialists in order to make it work. So we will probably do that, and we'll probably have a good chunk of the factory converted to assembly specialists in time, but we don't need to worry about it for now because it's just not a priority. Okay, more challenges. That's another industry bot. I mean, I will take another industry bot because that seems like a pretty darn good thing to do, but... Let's wait a little bit. We're now consistently getting 3 contracts from absolutely everyone, with the exception of IncoInc. I want to clear the minicar first. The box bot as well. That'll be a nice little mission to get accomplished. There is a single robot left on the testing station to be tested. That's grand. Let's get that done. And then hopefully we should start to see this box bot just start to be assembled. I suspect that almost all of the forging that is going to need to be done in the forging room is now for the purposes of building the box bot, so that's pretty darn good. Yeah. Let's get rid of this contract. I think it's an IncoInc one. Yeah, it is. It's robots. Perfect. Okay, so that takes us over halfway through the last and final level, which is very, very exciting. I like that. I like it a lot. Industry bot, I mean, we can take an industry bot, but an industry bot will not be finished for a little while. So you know what? I'm just going to take the adjustable table once again. I mean, it's a fairly consistently good contract. As long as, by the way, as long as we have some free metal extrusion capacity, which it seems that we absolutely do. So let's do that. We'll do a little bit of metal extrusion. We'll do a little bit of table manufacturing. Chairs. To be honest, I don't actually think that I've. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could honestly just get away with making a slight modification to this chair. Yeah, just do that. Do that, and that'll line everything up totally perfectly, and it'll give us an excuse to use our sewing machines. Yeah. Okay. Get to it. Chop chop. So, we can do some chairs, we can do some Swikia stuff on the whole. Rubber duckies. Price of rubber duckies is about to increasey. Yeah. I tried to rhyme increasey with ducky. That's a bad error of rhyme. That's gonna be my first and only album title. The Error of Rhyme. If you ever see anyone with an album that says Error of Rhyme, then you'll know that they too watched an obscure episode of Little Big Workshop by a dude called Orbital Potato. Well, you never know. It might never happen. We might never live to see the day where somebody has an album called Error of Rhyme. But I certainly look forward to the prospect of one day meeting the brave person who decides to call their seminal album Error of Rhyme. If you're an artist and want to license the name, get in touch. We can talk numbers. Right, has anyone dropped any more stuff outside the map? No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm very, very happy with this. Minicar F1 is coming along just fantastically, I must say. All I need to make sure that I do is before the end of the cycle, I need to take on like 2 extra contracts. No, it's gonna explode. Apparently not. Wowzers. Okay. There you go. Didn't explode. Well, that is great news. Can I get technicians as well, actually? I need 3 research points in order to get technicians. Let's ship off this mini car and then immediately throw our points into getting technicians, because that is going to be immensely helpful. Rats, really, my dude? I just do not like rats. I mean, I like the money that curing the ratty problem brings, but I don't like the actual process of having to deal with rats. Right, stick everyone in overdrive for a little bit. Might as well. It's a fun little pastime, isn't it? There we go. Just fire at the same spots. There we go. Okay, I mean, that's 12 out of whatever already. So, I mean, that's pretty darn good going. Oh, come on, my dude. I should have had those. I should have had those. I feel like whenever I'm trying to shoot rats, it's like my commentary degrades to like the same sort of like basic faux sportsman vibe. You know? It's not a very attractive character trait, I must confess. But it's all that I've got. Right, get the thingamabobber moved, get the cannon moved. Let's get all of this massive contract nonsense shipped away. This is a big one. This is a very, very big one. Also, the cannon's probably been moved now, hasn't it? Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I feel like we just need to honestly just hire someone for this. So that I don't consistently have to do it. I mean, would you get the CEO of a, you know, a blue chip company to clean out the rat problem? I mean, maybe you would. Maybe that's sort of, I don't know, like a cathartic experience for some people. You know, forcing the CEO to do an actually perhaps challenging job as opposed to just... Oh, there we go. Great. One more. He just came down here as well. The little blighter. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? He's here. He's here. He's here. He's got it. The CEO has still got the magic touch. That's right. That proves that whatever I get as a bonus, I deserve more. So there you go. Internship program, game one, inexperienced intern on a regular basis. I mean, honestly, never really experimented with it. I'll take it now that I've got a comfortable sort of... Oh, it's you. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the factory. I'll have someone show you around. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how this factory works. I'm only the CEO. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's take on some more contracts. Industry bots. Can I not just build it to the initial spec? Oh, I mean, I can. Ooh, that's an expensive increase. Can I perhaps maybe if I increase that? Yeah, that almost gets us there. Oh, cool, blimey. That takes us up there. That takes us up there. That's probably the best case scenario. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll also do whatever the other one was, the box bot. I mean, I build a pretty high spec box bot, to be honest. The RoboTude is far too high, but that's fine, honestly. Oh, am I really gonna introduce extra parts into this system? That can be changed. That's going to drop it down. Okay, can't do that. There we go. Okay, I mean, that is ridiculous. The RoboTude is far too high. It's far too high. That's when the robots start to become sentient, you know? I'm pretty sure that the entire plot of iRobot is just entirely because the robots had too much RoboTude. They couldn't control it. It was a flaw in the Matrix. It was a big mistake. Okay, so that's that. What do we actually want to do? Is there anything that we want to do in particular? Oh, I tell you what we do want to do in the first instance. Haulers. Show me all of my haulers, please. And let's get all of these guys upgraded to... Yeah, technicians. Fantastic. Okay, great. So we have a large fleet of super haulers, and we now have a smaller fleet. I don't know. Can you call people fleets? Sure, whatever. We have a smaller fleet of technicians, which is fine. Okay, next thing that I want to do is probably just, you know, build a massive additional workshop space on here. The reason that I want to do that is because I want to increase my furnace capacity. I've talked about it a little bit before. Why is this a problem? Why would this straight up be a problem? Not entirely sure that I know. Nope. Absolutely no idea why I know. Ah, in fact, you know what? I do actually know why I know. It's this. It's this little blighter over here. Get that moved over there. And then, magically, we'll just be able to build it. He says, very confidently. Very confidently. So confident. I am actually able to build it. Okay, let's do it. Let's get that set up right now. And let's just ditch this entire wall. I guess there's actually no reason to ditch the wall. We might as well, yeah, we might as well just keep that wall right over there. Yeah, I'm honestly quite happy keeping it there. If it works, right? It absolutely works. Okay, so the next stage, perhaps, is to try and replace some of these mediocre assembly stations with some higher spec assembly stations, i.e. the advanced assembler. That will cause a little bit of a knock-on problem, though, as we've only got 5 assembly specialists. Now, is there a place that we want to do it sort of first? I think, honestly, the robo station, the robo assembly hall. That would maybe be the best place to do it. Let's bring in another couple of contracts. Something woodworky, maybe? Something that just doesn't involve any metalwork. I mean, the price of chairs is going to stay fairly consistent. I don't think have I made a simple chair yet? Apparently, I totally have. I mean, that's great. Can I increase the luxuriousness? I can indeed increase the luxuriousness a little bit. If I do that, that'll work. Okay, let's make an entirely wood-based chair. And that will allow me to use some of my wood manufacturing capability. I will need, unfortunately, a little bit of a forging assistance. That was, how many did I queue up? I should queue up 30. Yeah, just queue up like another. Queue up another 30 on top of the 15 that we've already got. I mean, it's not going to be a massively profitable contract, but it's going to be useful enough to for us to utilize some of our dudes. Okay, let's order a bit of equipment to make everything just a little bit happier, a little bit less sparse. Also, you know, I've been having a little think about actually having the injection clonk situated right over here. I actually think what we probably want to do is just keep this plastic room as it is and just consolidate things a little bit, make everything sort of a little bit more workable. Hold on. Yeah, move that over there. And then we'll just sort of rearrange this room. I'm kind of happy keeping all of the sort of, I guess, the basic plastic equipment. It's not really basic, but it is basically basic. But we'll get more of it. We can get more plastic equipment, and we can actually have a proper sort of setup over here. So there we go. Let's get it all lined up at the wall. Over there. Grand. And I'm actually going to stick you on the end over here. Because I'm not entirely sure why. But it seems that my plastic resources are not being stored in this storage area. So I'm going to try extending the storage area just a smidge to see if that makes any difference. And I should have seen it coming. I should have seen it coming. But I didn't. I did, but I didn't really care about fixing it. I just sort of let it happen. You can say that I'm a bad person for doing that, but you'd be correct. Absolutely. Okay, brand new market cycle. What have we got? Give me some more IncoInc contracts. That's right. Another industry bot and another box bot. I mean, look, I can wait until the end of the cycle to fix this up. This is not a priority. It's not a problem. Doesn't need to be done right now. Okay, repair plant on that. Move the water cooler down. It's a pretty grim place. We've already got a water cooler here. What the heck is going on? We don't have an arcade cabinet in this room. Alright. This is what's gonna happen. There we go. It's done. Okay, get things moved around a little bit. Happiness of this room, happiness of that room. Everything should be fine. He says very confidently, and then doesn't realize that the water cooler doesn't actually provide anywhere near enough happiness. So to compensate, we're gonna have to order another piece of equipment. IncoInc, oh my goodness, my dude, this is getting kind of good. I'm happy. This is looking swanky. Okay, let's get this moved over here. And I tell you what, no, I can't move anything else over anywhere else. Let me put down a sort of second line. A second line. Move that candy dispenser over there. And we'll put down a second line of foam injection machines. I say a second line. It will be a second line in terms of it's going to be additional capacity, additional machines will be added. But they're not going to be added right this second. I want to prioritize getting a few other bits and bobs done. Oh, come on. There we go. Exactly what I wanted to see happen. Right. Over here. We're going to do pretty much exactly the same. So get that moved across. Great. And also, for the first time in what feels like forever, I can quite comfortably get the board moved down over here. No reason to keep it up over there. Grand. Let's get a bunch of tables delivered. Man, it is weird viewing this in a different perspective. It really is very, very freaky. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing on the forging list? I mean, not bad. We could definitely be doing better, and this is why I wanted to save my money, because I wanted to get another couple of forge clonks. Okay, get this brought down over to the very corner. And get this brought down to the very corner as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go completely over the top with forge clonks. Maybe I will, you know, maybe I'll order a couple now and a couple later. There doesn't really seem like any need to get a gazillion right now. Yeah, I'll do that. To be honest, maybe I just get 4. I mean, that does seem a little bit lame. Yeah, that does seem a little bit lame. Can I not get more than that? To be honest, maybe. I could. No, I think we'll just stick with 4. 88,000 is a substantial enough order as is. So that can go there. That can go there. Perfect. And most importantly, we've got access into the room where there is actually storage of the metals. So that's pretty darn good. Let's add it to the billboards. And what do you know? That's looking pretty darn fine. Let's get the industry bots delivered. We've got some chairs. Where's the delay in the chairs? Is the delay in the chairs perhaps to do with... No, it's not to do with sewing. It's to do with... Wow, okay, so it's to do with metal bending. That's not something that I ever figured would happen. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Is there any chance that we can maybe speed that up? Sorry, not metal bending. Is it metal bending? Yeah, it is metal bending. Is there any chance that we can speed that up? I don't think so. Workers failed to do construction? What? Why was this a problem? I don't understand why somebody was not able to assemble that that piece of equipment, but apparently that happened. Minus 132. Oh boy. Okay. Can I get a trophy? Do I have any trophies spare? I don't think so. 80. 170. I mean, does this room really need a trophy? I don't think it does. This room, however, needs a trophy. And also it needs an arcade cabinet. That's also what it absolutely needs. Okay. I do actually feel quite bad for all of the dudes that are walking around. I say dudes. Dudes and dudettes who are walking around and who can't actually play any arcade games on the plethora of arcade cabinets that we just have littered around the factory. Because they're all being, you know, sort of worked to the bone to produce chairs for Swikea. Can you believe it? Neither can I. It's ridiculous. Yeah, anyway, hopefully we'll be able to finish this before the time is out, although it's looking less and less likely. Give me the details of a famous furniture designer. It's as uninteresting as it always is. What I am going to do, though, I think, is delay the contract. Because at the moment, there is almost no chance that we get it done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take on a brand new table contract. Take on a brand new table contract. Take on the industry bot contract as well. There we go. Get that sorted. Take on the box bot contract as well. Perfect. And that's it, I think. That's all that I really care about doing at the moment. It's a pretty substantial list. And then let's just get everything delayed by a day. So, I mean, that pushes the deadline back on the industry bot. The industry bot and the box bot. That is a real set of tongue twisters. Pushes the deadline back quite substantially. So, we don't really need to worry about anything too much, actually. Yeah. I tell you what. For future, I should try and avoid. I should definitely try and avoid using tires on bots. Because they just take such a large amount of effort. You know, first you have to make the wheels, then you have to put the tires on the wheels, and then you have to make the tires. The whole thing is a complete faff. The whole thing is a total faff, but it's fine for now, but just in future, if we wanted to sort of optimize things further, then that might indeed help. Ah, here's the other inexperienced intern. Yes, I love it. That's fantastic. How are we doing with the metal bending? Positive? Negative? Negative vibes. Positive vibes. Very positive vibes. I suspect that we're just in final assembly. That does indeed look to be the case. Great. Well, it looks like the extra day was very much needed. Yeah, no harm, no foul if we only get 12 out of 13 done, but I suspect that we're going to get right across the line. But yeah, we definitely needed that extra day. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to add an extra day to the adjustable table or the industry bot or the box bot contract. It's all just good stuff. Just good stuff to do, good stuff to get done. Very, very happy with that. Can I sell these mountain bikes? Have these mountain bikes magically appeared on the market yet? No. No, not at all. I mean, I've got the offer of a contract for a mountain bike, but still no sign, no chance. Just great. Okay. Now, the price of chairs, the price of a simple chair is going to increase. So I am perhaps interested in making that chair. But for now, I think maybe we just want to take the Ben Gitz model. Sure. Ooh, that was really interesting. So I took a contract. I took a contract right at the end of the market cycle. And it's not showing up in my challenges intake. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, let's just leave it in 3 times speed for now. We'll leave it in 3 times speed for now. And we'll just sort of let the game sort of run itself until... Well, I guess until we finish these two bot contracts, and then we'll be able to take on another couple of bot contracts. How are we doing metal extrusion wise? I mean, we are plowing through the metal extrusion task list. Kind of like how we're plowing through the molding task list. Yeah, that's real good progress. That's really, really good. Okay, simple chairs. Simple chair is just about ready to be sold on the market. I mean, the price is going to increase dramatically. However, demand is actually going to drop. I actually don't think that we've produced too many. I think that we can just sort of take it easy. Oh, this is a dream come true. I didn't even know how many ducks. 88 units. Sure, I'm gonna get some ducks. We're gonna go back to the whole duck-based economy that we had at the very start of the game. Call in some volunteers. I never really get to press that big green button anyway, so it's always quite a bit of fun. Okay, then industry bot. Cool, that's coming along nicely. The thing about industry bots is that I believe they have a lot of tires. Yeah, they've got a lot of tires, and therefore we still need to make a bunch of them. Which is a bit of a pain in the backside, to be honest. And it's, again, why I'm thinking maybe in the future for industry bots, maybe I move away. Maybe I move away from tires. Let me have a little look. See if I can find a suitable alternative. So, tires. Tires is this area here. So, tracks actually would be better, which is quite nice. Metal extrusion, sure, basic metal extrusion. Sure. Mold. Basic molding. Plastic. Yellow. Sure. We do need to do an extra step of assembly. But that's about it. That's about the only sort of downside. There we go. Over here and over here. 20 hours. Okay, and that should be, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. This is all column 2. I thought it was column 3, but it's just column 2. Okay, so that's a 29-hour wait on this billboard. That's fine. I'm sure we'll survive. I'm sure we'll get there. And if we don't, let's be real. I think honestly between the robot contracts that we've got already, I think that we will get there. I think we'll get over the line, and I think IncoInc will, you know, finally be mine. There we go. Stick the red alert thingamabobber on. I don't even know how effective it is at motivating my workforce. I mean, it seems like it should be pretty darn effective, but who knows? Who knows how little gnome people respond to stressful stimuli? I certainly don't. Who am I to say? Right. Industry bots are just about ready to go out the door. Box bots, similarly, almost ready to be gone. Tell you what I could do. I could increase the size of this just a little bit. That would certainly help. Get everything assembled. Let me see if we're going to be able to make this chair contract. What am I... Ah, I see. There's foam. There's foam which we've got to manufacture, but that's okay. Is that it? Is that the biggest? Little bit of forging to be done. Not super worried about sewing. You know, honestly, on the whole, I'm sure the chair is going to be totally fine. And if the chair is not fine, then the chair is not fine. You know, we've already maxed out Swikia. I shouldn't get too worked up about it. Right, so price of chairs going up in 2 market cycles. We might as well hold on to the chairs for now. I want to get better at doing that, actually. I want to get better at holding on to the products until the market cycle is sufficiently respectful of the work that I've put into building a specific product. There we go. Get this all cleaned up. Looking good. Feeling better. That's great. Any more contracts that really interest me? Tickle my fancy? I'll take, sure. I'll take the Swikia table. An industry staple. Any more bits outside the world? No. Nothing. Happy about that. That's very good. The fewer bits out in the wild, the better, really. Right. More bots. Get them shipped away. My goodness, we are really going through the robot contracts at the moment. This feels really rather impressive, I must say. Okay, great. IncoInc, I think we are like 2 bot contracts away from like properly, actually, genuinely finishing IncoInc. Okay, brand new market cycle. I'm not going to take on any more bot contracts. I mean, I've got 3 that are waiting to complete, and 1 which I've just completed and just shipped off. Chairs. Price is going to continue to rise, so not going to worry about that too much. I've got 45 chairs ready to sell. It's fine. IncoInc. That's right, we are so close to being there. We are so darn close. We're so darn close that it hurts. It's kind of ridiculous that we basically have 1 room, which is entirely for the benefit of IncoInc, and the rest of the factory is shared between the other 4 contractors, or the other 4 companies. I mean, not literally, but I mean, the only thing that we assemble in this room is robots, and the only company that actually cares about robots is IncoInc. So, it is kind of ludicrous that we have 1 room dedicated entirely to 1 company. Okay, we're definitely not going to make the chair in time. I mean, unless there is, I don't know, some radical change in the way in which we define time, then unfortunately we're not gonna manage. We're just not gonna manage. That's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. Let's just concentrate on getting these robots done. And can I just say, these robots look incredibly good. The person who designed them clearly has taste. I mean, a clearly substantial amount of taste. Look at that. That is like a... I don't know. It's like a neutron star on your back. Is that a thing that can happen? It's like a gas canister with a neutron star right in the center. Do I know what a neutron star is? No. Does it sound cool? Yes, absolutely. Okay, the chairs, the chair contract. Well, we got a couple of chairs done. I mean, that's better than, you know, that's better than can be expected. You know, for... Oh, shut up. Just, I'm not even interested. I don't care about the coffin contract. It's garbage. It's garbage. You can find another contractor who will accept your ridiculously low prices. Market is empty for the chairs at the moment, but that's fine. Rubber Ducky is going to continue to rise until the next cycle, which is very, very nice. I like that a lot. Let's get what is perhaps the last robot contract away. And let's keep an eye on what happens. Just hold on 2 seconds whilst I have a little look at the achievements. So, the only achievements that we don't have: complete IncoInc's final challenge, about to do that, have a factory older than 365 days, reach factory level 40, and have 1 million bucks on hand. 1 million known bucks, that is. I mean, that is probably going to be the most challenging thing to do. Running a factory for 365 days doesn't seem like a major challenge at all. Here we go. It's official. It is official. IncoInc is my dude. And is this the ultimate contract? We have an urgent and high priority request for you. Yes, give it to me. What is this? It's an industry bot, and it's... That's the price? That's 100 and something thousand? Is that it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to prove myself, you know, in front of such an esteemed customer, but it's a bit distinctly lame, isn't it? 18 robots? Sure. I guess I'll do it. I mean, Industry Bot already heavily relies on whatever this process is. This is the extrusion process anyway, so I don't really think that we'll have any issues getting that done. But just 128,000. I mean, Mitsurula gave me like 200,000. And that was a little bit more up my street, you know? But you know what? Who am I to say? Clearly they want what they want. And that is that. I'm not gonna prioritize anything differently though. I don't even think I'm that bothered about it, to be honest. I'm gonna wait. What happened? What happened? Something leveled up. With IncoInc? But I leveled IncoInc to max. Alright, somebody got a little bit stressed. That's not my problem. Don't claim damages or anything like that, please. No, that's not a good idea. Yeah, I don't know what that little level up sound was. Cool. One more market cycle, and then we're gonna be able to sell our simple chairs and our rubber ducks as well. Both of which I'm quite looking forward to selling, I must confess. Maybe I won't even complete the industry bot in time. I do suspect that I actually will, though. I do suspect that I will, and I do hope that I'll get that final challenge. I'll get that final challenge achievement. Okay, let me have a little look. Where is? I guess the fact that it's 18 hours of wait, it's probably pretty substantial. What else? Nothing really. I mean, we've got another couple of bits. Yeah, I mean, we're building an industry bot already, which is why I think there's a little bit of extra demand on the system. What I can do though, to perhaps ease demand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 24 grand of foam injection machines ordered. See if that makes any difference. Yeah, what I was saying is that we've already got an industry bot already in production, which means that all of the stuff for the industry bot needs to get finished off before this industry bot can sort of start production proper. All of the assembly tables really are occupied with the construction of this industry bot, I believe, at this moment in time. But, you know, that's not going to be the way forever. Do I have the capacity to delay all incoming transport by 24 hours? No, I do not. This is a pretty short contract, actually, all things considered. Right, let me sell off the duckies. This is about as pricey as the duckies ever do get, which is grand. And then what else was I making? Oh yes, chairs. Chairs. 35 products. I mean, I'll sell off 35 right now, and then I'll sell off a few more. I'll sell off a few more in the next market cycle as well. And a lovely little level up. That is fantastic. Boost item pickup and drop off speed by 40%. I mean, that's nice. Or increase number of interns to 3. Also quite nice. I'm not super bothered about the advanced machines. I will take overdrive. I'll take turbo overdrive mode. Stick everything in turbo overdrive. Sure. It's a bit of fun. Rubber duckies. Already got as many as I possibly can delivered. Turbo overdrive maybe will help us counter the whole fact that the industry bot contract is like half a day behind schedule. Literally half a day behind schedule, but maybe it won't. What leveled up? What leveled up? What keeps leveling up? And why does it keep leveling up? It's not my factory, is it? I don't think so. But if it does, happy days. Yeah, where is all this industry bot progress? So that's this industry bot, that's fine. This is... Yeah, so we're still making all the small wheels. Yeah, I see. We're still making all of the small wheels for the previous industry bot, and that is what's taking a ridiculously long time. The good news is that the next industry bot has caterpillar tracks. However, it also has small wheels. That's pretty irritating, to be honest. But the rest of pretty much everything is ready to go. It's just these small wheels. Where are the small wheels coming from? They're not coming from here, are they? No. Oh, I know where they're coming from. Are they coming from this room? They are. Yeah, they are. And they're taking their sweet time in getting there as well. Right, I think that we're going to fail this contract, at least on first blush. I think that we'll definitely succeed in getting that done. It's maybe a good thing that we fail it, because it gives us an opportunity to retry the contract when we do have a associate delay function sort of inbuilt. So that'll be quite nice. I mean, yeah, look, there's no way. There's no way. We're 37% of the way through the contract at the moment, and there's just absolutely no chance that we manage to succeed on getting that done before our time is up. I don't want to ditch stuff. What I would like to do, however, is refresh the market, and I will refresh the market in just a second. Yeah, 50% of the way through, and no luck there. That's okay though. That's okay. Our major downfall there was the fact that we already had literally an industry bot already in production. So let's get that shipped away and then see if we get offered it anytime soon. I think that we will. I think that we will very, very soon. Maybe this time it'll be a better price. I mean, I'm highly doubtful, but there you go. So IKEA table, yep, sure. Just do that. It's something to do for now. Market is empty for these bots, so let's refresh the market. What is that level up noise? Oh, I should have not done that, because I still had simple chairs which I needed to sell off. It turns out that doesn't actually matter, and in fact that was not a bad decision anyway, as it all worked out. Okay, deliver 18 ducks. Happy days. And deliver a bunch of chairs as well. Even though the price of chairs will technically increase, I think I can just about live with that. I want to get through to the next... Oh, hold on. I do have industry bots, but apparently my industry bot just isn't up to spec. It's a bit of a bummer, to be honest, but I guess it's fine. What about mountain bikes? Have mountain bikes finally appeared on the... No, they're still not here. They're still not here. They're still not on the shopping list. Okay, well, we need to just sit tight until the next contract shows its head. The advanced contract, that is. I guess we can pick up a drone. I haven't had the opportunity to do a drone contract in, like, years. Let's do a drone contract. Let's do a boxbot contract as well. Stylish, not stylish enough. That's a crying shame. Increase the style. Increase the style. Orders from above. Increase the style. Sure. Do that. Do this. Do that. Oh, man. We are going to lose a heck of a lot of money on this. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that contract at all. Just instead do like a King Barbecue contract. Sure. I mean, that's bound to be successful. I haven't made a King Barbecue in forever. It's ridiculous. And apparently, I'm going to continue to finish these industry bots off, I guess. I might as well. I've already got the materials. I've already got the parts in motion. Might as well, right? Might as well. Okay, 10 workers assigned there. That's perfect. We don't need anything more at the moment. The adjustable table coming along nicely. King Barbecue, hopefully... coming along nicely in a second too. Yep, all that is looking fine. I mean, honestly, everything looks good. Everything looks good apart from the fact that we don't have that last contract. But one more attempt at the contract, I think that we will absolutely ace it, and it'll be easy peasy. It'll be super duper easy, in fact. Okay, what are we gonna sell off next? Just the tables, just the table contract. I think that's it. Yeah, honestly, I would expect a better price for IncoInc's final contract. I mean, given the sheer difficulty of IncoInc's contracts, just generally, I kind of would expect a larger payoff, truthfully. So, a little bit disappointed that it's only like 127,000. Oh, fantastic. I didn't even realize that there were, that I could sell the chairs that I had been hoarding for ages on the market, but that's fantastic. Okay, still no sign of the big contract, the big beefy contract, but the good news is that we're now being offered pretty consistently three contracts by each and every one of the dudes. Rats, I mean, I really don't want to solve the ratty problem. In fact, I think I have a way around the ratty problem. If I go to gameplay, serious business mode, gosh darn it. Note that this does not remove previously started events in your saves. It's a crying shame. It's a crying shame. I can't get rid of these rats. Okay, maybe I just leave the rats to roam free. Sure, rats, you guys can go wild for a little bit. That's a level up apparently. I don't know how I'm doing it, but each and every time I complete a contract for somebody, apparently it just results in a level up. That is amazing. That is incredible. Ooh, also... Oh. What was that noise? Don't quite know what that was. What I'm gonna do is, you know that I said, like, ages and ages ago, I didn't need, like, two like, incoming loading bays? I still kind of feel like that, but I'm gonna address it, and I'm gonna try and get a bit more. Why not? A bit of fun, right? Another table contract, sure. A fancy office chair contract. I don't have a blueprint for that. Don't really feel the need to set another one up. Sure, drone. Box bots. I mean, this is ridiculous, isn't it? This is absolutely ludicrous. Okay, reduce the price of all of these components. We're actually going to lose money on this contract. How is that the case? How is that like, you know what? Sure. I'm not particularly bothered about it. Aha, this is the one. A lot of jetpacks. All these layoffs are going to require jetpacks, lots of jetpacks. Could you get these built and send them over to us promptly? Yes, I can, although I'm going to wait until the end of the market cycle. I'm going to wait until the end of the market cycle before accepting that contract, because I very much suspect that the start of the next market cycle will result in me getting offered the big brand new industry bot contract, or whatever other type of robotic contract IncoInc deem to offer me. I'll take anything. It's my last payoff. What is this? Trucker is stressed? Why? I don't care about stressed trucker. Don't care about that at all. I also am really not bothered that I, haven't unlocked all of these sort of advanced bits of woodworking, bits and bobs. It's just not really that important. It just doesn't really matter that much. Oh, you know what I've just realized? I don't think I ever added all of these to the billboard. That's a little bit of an oopsie. That might have cost me a contract or two. I don't think it ever technically did, but you never know, it might have. Okay. End of the market cycle. It's coming up in, what, 16 hours, 15 hours. Fantastic. I'll take this on at the end of the very last moment in the market cycle. Only 23 hours left. And it actually looks like that the next opportunity that we'll have to get the big contract, the big IncoInc contract, we should have almost all of our stuff available to us. Almost all of our buttons available to us, which is quite nice, in fact. Very, very nice, in fact. Looks like we're ahead in schedule on every single contract, with the exception of the last box spot. This is good. This is good. I am happy with this. This is fantastic. Okay, 2 hours, 1 hour, and let's create a plan for this jetpack. Sure, metal extrusion is usually a nice safe bet. Fabrication, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Bend metal, let's get it all set up. Metal bending is right in the center of the factory over here. There we go. Extrusion, right up yonder. This goes over here. This goes over there. Bish, bash, bosh. And over here. Okay, let's get it ordered. The market cycle should refresh. Ideally, we get offered the big contract, and we can push everything back by a day. We didn't get offered the big contract, which, I mean, puts a little bit of a spanner in the works. Let's bump this to the top priority, please. Okay. So let's see if we can actually get some jetpacks out the door in time, because I really do not want to use my delay associate functionality in order to delay absolutely everyone. That's a no siree. That's a no siree from me. Also, I'm really looking to refresh the market at the next available opportunity. And that will allow me to see if I can perhaps find some industry bots. A market for some industry bots. I mean, this isn't going to work, is it? There is no way that my jetpacks are going to get out the door fast enough. Which means that I need to look at the secondary option of selling the jetpacks on the black market. Or the open market, I guess, as the case may be. Which also looks similarly fraught. Should I just bump everything? Should I just put everything back by a day? Let me have a little look. See what the process is. I mean, there's a little bit to be done. Not a super large amount of stuff. 13 minutes left on that. I mean, look, if I bump it back by a day, we pretty much guarantee that we'll get the contract done. But at the cost of not having the ability at a time when, you know what, I'm just gonna go and do it. Sure, just go and do it. Overdrive, throw absolutely everything at this problem. It certainly won't hurt. In the short term, anyway. It might very well end up hurting in the long term. I do actually want to just finally get a jetpack contract done. I think I've been offered it once, and I don't think I ever took the contract. Not the first time, anyway. Another level up. Wow, I really am very, very fortunate to be leveling up this frequently. Okay, jetpack, that's right. We are now in green territory, which is what I like to see. Industry bots are now finally finished as well, which is great. It means that we can finally get on to doing all of the other robot contracts, which is grand. Box bots as well. Looks like that's coming along just fine. All right. I mean, this is good. This has been fine. I think this has been a positive experience for everyone. If we get the jetpack done, then no hard feelings. Doesn't at the moment look like we're going to get it done, but you never know. I can't wait to be excited. How are we not going to get it done? Just unbelievable. Okay, put this on import. Okay, and put this down to like 3. Like 2. Okay, so that's going to allow us a little bit more time to get the jetpacks done. Yeah, I know. It's the standard sort of trope where I revert to just delaying the export of absolutely everything in order to be in with a chance of finishing a contract at some point. One more jetpack. We're very close, in fact. And 2 more level ups. What do you know? It's that simple, eh? Okay, where's the jetpack pickup? Is that coming? No, apparently it's not coming. I don't know what happened, but something bad happened. Don't entirely know what happened there. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, let's go to the next market cycle as quickly as we possibly can. Ditch those products. Fine, IncoInc's picking up these products. Great. Just give me the big challenge one more time, please, video game. I can do it. I won't let you down this time. I swear, I'm not even gonna take on any contracts. I tell a lie. Apart from the adjustable table, which I can do pretty consistently, and that won't interfere with any production of anything. This needs to be set on export again. Oh, you're not going to import the resources right over to here, are you? Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous. Okay. Deliver the last robots. I mean, ironically, my factory is, like, only set up to build robots. That is the only thing that I can really build with scale. I mean, I tailored my metalworking experience to work with robots. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. 138,000. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Let's just go for it, okay? Let's absolutely just go for it. Let's take this opportunity. Let's not worry about the adjustable table. Do I cancel the adjustable table contract? Yes, I am going to cancel the adjustable table contract. I'm not interested anymore. I'm not interested at all. And I will move it to top priority. So this is our chance to shine, folks. This is our chance to shine. We don't have any of the cool things. We don't have any of the knobbly bits. We can't use any of our extra charm in order to get this done any quicker. This is just going to be hard graft that is going to get us over the line. And you know what? I absolutely think that we can do it. I absolutely think that we can do it. It is going to be tough, though. It is going to be really, really tough in order to get it done. That red line is constantly just floating in front of the blue line. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Is my happiness being affected by the fact that there are rats, like, in every single room? Apparently not. Apparently, lack of rats does not increase happiness, just like the presence of rats doesn't increase happiness. That's great. Happy days. That's fantastic. Okay, looks like we're drawing a little bit closer. A little tiny bit closer. Okay, as soon as we're able to start assembling stuff, then that'll make a big difference. Where do I actually make the tables? They're made at the pressing stations. Okay, cool. As are the robot canisters. I think that we're gonna get in front of this red line as soon as we start assembling en masse. Because I think that the way that the game calculates sort of like little wheel assemblies, even though wheel assemblies don't take that long, but you still need to do lots of them. So as soon as we're able to start actually assembling wheels to go into the tracks, then I think that that'll be great. Where are these being made? These should be made in the forging things, aren't they? Are they made in the molding things? They are made in the molding things. Ah, I see. I see. We need wheel rims to be up at the top here, I think. Right. Start doing that. Start doing the wheel rims up at the very top. Thank you, my friends. I tell you what I'm going to do. Just quickly. Let's assign half of these joints to this one dude over there. And let's assign other joints to that one dude over there. I mean, if this is fine if I'm just doing this manually on this one occasion. That goes over there. Yep. And that goes over there. Sure. Okay, so that is everyone with a reasonably sort of split queue. It's going to take a little while to get the resources moved across, but I think it should be fine. Let's get the wheels all assembled as quickly as possible, please. Get everything moved across to the brand new smelting area. And then let's see some real progress. Because it does take a reasonably long period of time to get these things tested at the robot testing stations. Man, if only I hadn't used the associate delay incoming traffic thing. That would be so great to have right now. But we don't have it. We don't have it at all. But we're in the last hurdle. Okay, the last few bits have been molded. Fantastic. There we go. Okay. All right. I think this is the best chance that we have of getting this done. And even then, I'm not entirely sure that we can get this done. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is a tough one. This is a real tough one. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm not even ready to assemble the caterpillar assembly yet. That is not great, honestly. That is not good. The caterpillar assembly, yeah, the caterpillar assembly hasn't even started on any of the benches yet because we're just still making these small wheels. Ugh. I mean, how do we improve on this for the future? I mean, we get a... Well, first of all, we delay the contract by 24 hours. If we're able to do that, I think everything is sorted. But maybe also we need to increase our forging capability, like our advanced forging capability. Sorry, our molding capability, our advanced molding capability. That might be something that we need to improve on if we're actually gonna get this contract over the line. But to be honest, truth be told, I think if we have the delay functionality in place, then that will make a pretty darn big difference. But ladies and gents, we're going to have to get to that in the next episode of Little Big Workshop. I suspect that the next one will be our last, where we will try our very best to get the last couple of achievements. But who knows? It might be successful. It might not. IncoInc certainly at the moment is very, very disappointed, presumably with me, who has failed them. Failed to deliver what they require. Yep, get out of here. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. You trusted me with a big contract, and I failed it. Well, ladies and gents, all that remains for me to say is thanks very much to my fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/potato who help make videos like this possible. Hopefully you'll tune into the next episode of Little Big Workshop. I'll see you then. Bye.